Hey everyone, welcome in to Edie's Attic. My name is Jenny, and I am going to see what is the vibe going into the weekend ahead. What is the vibe? First card out we have is Nurturing. It says mentorship, wisdom, giving back. Then we have Today. Good vibes now, in the moment. Some of you are really going to take action going into the weekend as far as reaching out, helping, connecting, and guiding people in your family, in your community, in a group setting. You're not waiting any longer to make the move. We have daydreaming in reverse. You're taking these ideas that you've had and you're finally implementing them. You're finally going to make some movement, some action. You have burn bridges, recharge in reverse, and soulmate in reverse. Burn bridges, recharge, soulmate. Feels like there's a love situation, a connection here that was romantic in nature, that we are putting off. We're putting onto the side. We're kind of just disconnecting from that for a little bit to focus on what's important. And it looks like there's something going on right now in your life that you have placed like at the forefront that's really super important to you. Can you tell me more about this thing that the collective is going to be doing this weekend or starting this weekend? We have cutting ties in reverse. So you're not necessarily cutting ties with this other individual. You're just putting them in the back right now. You're not making them the main focus or priority. You're really taking all that energy and focusing it on this one thing that you've been working on privately, quietly. At one time, you were daydreaming about it, you were planning it, you were, playing it out in your mind space, what this would look like, but you finally made the decision to nurture that, to take it on, to make this a real thing. You're finally stepping into action. Antisocial, but in reverse. Antisocial in reverse. Yeah, you may have actually found yourself while working on this and being really connected to this other person and making them such a huge priority that you were closing yourself off from possible like connections for networking, for business, for this idea of yours. Drowning over your head, overextended, rock bottom. You also may have kept yourself away from a lot of people because you just felt really overwhelmed. And I feel like the overwhelmed part is a lot to do with your own mind space, like the things that you were thinking about. You were overwhelmed in your own head. You're overwhelmed with thoughts and burdens, and you were stressing over a lot of thinking. We have smell the roses, slow down, take some you time, get out in nature, and then psychopath in reverse, which is abusive, conniving, unpredictable. Smell the roses. There's no need to rush this idea. There's no need to feel like you have to rush into it and punch a clock. Hold on. Take your time with it. Enjoy it. Enjoy the process. Enjoy while you're in it, doing it. This is something that you've dreamed about for a long time. This is something you've been planning about. And sometimes I think that maybe you were over planning to a point to where you blocked yourself and you stopped yourself from moving forward because you get caught up in your own thoughts and your own worries and like creating, situations or certain scenarios in your own mind that would stop you from approaching this and moving forward into action. But it's also showing me here we have the family card, and then we have clinging. It says family, blood ties, inner circle, And then clingy, dead relationships, old ways, old exes. Don't let the people that are the closest to you be the block also. Like there's something about maybe you're overextended as far as your family commitments or obligations, or you feel like because, you know, maybe you've been in a situation for so long or in a family unit, this is the way that it always has been done. This is what they expect of me. If I, you know, break routine or step outside of what they're familiar with, it's going to shake things up. So maybe I shouldn't do this. You know, you need to do this for yourself. This is something that's important to you. And if they truly love you, whether it's family, friends, or even partners, they will understand and they will support you through it. I'm also getting from spirit to keep an open line of communication, to be of like a very good level of transparency with the people that are closest to you, that you feel some kind of stronghold with, that you feel that they are going to be very clingy of your time and of your energy, to where you cannot pull away from them in order to pursue this new path or new opportunity or new way of life. Being transparent and being open and honest in regards to your wishes, desires, your purpose, your aspirations is going to bring a lot of harmony in the situation. If you don't communicate these feelings with those around you, then there's going to be a lot of room for misinterpretation, misunderstanding. They're going to assume the worst, or they could assume the worst as far as your motives and why you're moving a certain way. Then we have legal in reverse. Some of you may have not moved forward with whatever this is and made action in this direction because of a legal matter, but I'm being shown that for many of you, if there was a legal matter that was, you know, on the table or that was going forward, that is no longer going to be a block in your path. This is going to be clearing up. Anything else, Spirit? Anything else? Okay. Then we have a narcissist that came in sideways. Egotistical, opportunist, fragile. This one I'm feeling is you. I feel like maybe that is a part of your mental block here, is not that you're a narcissist, but I feel like you're afraid that people will view you as a narcissist for whatever it is that you are about to do or are starting to do. You don't want to come off like you're an opportunist, or you're using this to maybe to increase your followers or to put out like a fake image, because this is truly who you are. This is really what you're about, and you just want to do it, but you don't want people to look at you a certain way. Let's see. We have masked, apology in reverse, suffering in silence, masked, apology in reverse. Feel like there's someone here that owes you an apology. They know they owe you an apology. This could be someone that was blatantly, you know, telling lies or misinformation about you and your character. I'm getting like this is a heavy like character attack. This is a person that knows they owe you an apology, but I don't think that they're going to give it to you. They are suffering in silence right now. They are understanding. It's almost like this energy of like, I'm feeling heat, like embarrassment. Like they know that they're being seen for what they truly have been and how they've been behaving. And making that step forward and apologizing to you now, after everyone has seen truths in regards to you and you have disproved all the misinformation, naturally, of course, because I don't think that you were going around telling people, I know so and so is saying this about me and it's not true, just by you being you and you moving the way that you do and living out your day-to-day life the way that you do and how you behave and act, and your character just stands for itself. So I feel like this person sees that, they know that people are looking at them like, hey, you said this and this isn't true. What the heck, man? Why would you say that? So they're kind of embarrassed right now. They're working through it. They're kind of in hiding, and they're not going to, their ego is getting in the way. They are being, in a way, very egotistical. So they're not going to probably come forward right now. Not saying they won't ever, but at this time, they're not going to come forward and apologize for this. Just know that and be okay with that and just let it go. Hidden. On the bottom of the deck, we have karmics, third parties, haters, lessons learned. This karmic in your life that was spreading misinformation is currently going through their own lessons. They're learning some big lessons right now on character defamation and all of that. Toxic. They were toxic. They may have been a huge block to you as well. That person spreading misinformation could have been a huge reason why you had a lack of connection with people, why you may have gone antisocial for a minute, why there was blocks and networking and opportunities coming your way as far as this project goes. Chaos, upheaval, disaster, downfall. That's not for you. That is for them. Their mischievous, dark ways behind closed doors is finally catching up to this person, and they feel it heavily right now. And I think you feel a relief in your energy where you can finally move forward. Justice is being served. Waves in reverse. We have emotions, worry, fear, but in reverse. This is you guys. No more worry, no more fear. Be courageous, be brave. You got this, man. You got this in the bag. Whatever this is, Spirit just wants you to move forward. Full steam ahead. No looking back. You only get one shot, one opportunity, right? Take this opportunity and be courageous. Possibilities. Possibilities. Your possibilities are endless. You just never know until you make that move. It requires action, not just the creative part within the mind, but physical action in the 3D. Follow your dreams. Make up your mind. Believe in yourself. All right. So that is your message going into this weekend. I hope it hit the right people that it was supposed to. And if it resonated, please comment and like. And if you're not already subscribed, please go and subscribe. I would appreciate it. And I will catch you guys on the next one. Mwah. Bye.